So welcome to camping one-on-one. So check this. These are bird eggs. I was like, who egged this campsite? And then I looked all the way. And there's your bird's nest. That's just one of them that I found. I'm sure there's a few more, but so yeah, something. The first thing I think is like, who egged the spot? And then it dawned on me, and I'm like, wait a minute. Trees, birds, hatching. It's funny because we don't really actually see it, or, well, I don't know. But yeah, kind of cool. So we're gonna go for a walk now, and utilize being in nature. So I am eternally grateful. This is amazing weather. It's, I guess because we're in the forest, right? So it's not so hot, even though the temperature is a little piece of heaven. Seems like we found. Grateful for that. It's funny how my perspective and perception has changed. And just camping alone. Because when I was younger, camping was, just that, camping, losing out on conveniences a little bit, but, not that I don't like nature, loved nature always, but I was a city girl, and, it's a long story, but, yeah, and then camping with my husband, that was interesting, but I had a child and then children, so I wanted a camper because I was like, camping with children, infants, that's not an option. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I almost feel like Little House on the Prairie right now. Being on the road is the only problem. Well, besides probably keep getting gas. But, water. Oh, the butterfly. A monarch butterfly. Seriously? You realize that's my butterfly, right? That's the sign that everything's right where it should be. I'm right where I need to be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. To a boat. Pretty cool. Things that most people don't talk about is the actual remembering of who you are. Actually stepping into your value and your power of all of it, and realizing truth and clarity. No one really talks about that because the purge of the actual character that you were born to, and raised as is so indoctrinated and so conditioned that it goes deep, it goes truly deep. And honestly, it is not for the weak. This is a 9-year journey that I never thought I would be here, but it's ironic because this is all I wished for, was to be free. I'm free. Be careful what you wish for. Purging of the character is hard, but you have to cry. Don't forget to cry. Let yourself cry. Let yourself ugly cry. You have to. That's the whole feeling to heal. That's the whole releasing part. No one really talks about that. We just say feel to heal, release, oh, cliche, oh, catch on. No one really gives you the full directions. No one tells you the truth, which is so irritating. So here I am. Really, no one ever talks about the actual purging of the character and the thoughts that are in our head, and reprogramming the subconscious is truly hard. I've done a 9-year journey on Thursday, leaving the apartment and driving to the coast, unknown destination. I can't describe to you the purging of the crying and the emotions that I felt, and the fact that there was that voice of just, what are you doing, and is this really gonna work, and da da da. And it was like, but some of it was just whispers and just a dark feeling or whatnot, or a song would come on and it would make me remember a relationship, and then I would remember the trauma and how I felt so worthless, and how I truly put everyone before myself and allowed and enabled, and oh my god, like, it's detrimental and when you really break it down. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, we're in a game. And that's what people don't really realize, that you're in a psychological ego game. I can't stress that enough. As soon as you get a hold of the subconscious and your mind, you will be able to step out of your emotions and be able to look at your emotions and reflect on your emotions and release your emotions and release all of it. And just live in the gratitude of just being aware, and how synchronicities will work out. We are here on a game. There are clues and keys and that you have to pay attention to, or you will stay stagnant. You have to listen to your higher consciousness, which is yourself. You have to quiet the other ones. That's why meditation is key. But yes, the character won't die easily, trust me. And like, while I slept in my car Thursday night, because I didn't find the campsite I wanted, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm not in a rush. I'm not on a time schedule. But for some reason, the character thought I was. And while I slept in my car, there was panic that would strike me, and just like, oh, this is what we're doing. And I'm like, this isn't forever. It's one night, and we've never had a problem with this before. Like, I literally was battling myself. No one talks about that you actually will battle yourself. It's not just kumbaya and, oh, I just aligned myself and I found my self-worth. No, finding your self-worth is digging deep, 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 deep. And when you find your self-worth, you're still standing in humility and empathy. But yeah, I'm out of time.